Welcome back everybody to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet, but today we are visiting BOCA, and it's a rough day here at BOCA. We've got some breakers offshore, about a 16-mile-an-hour wind and an outgoing tide. Conditions are going to be rough. Our captains are likely going to struggle. As we can see this fountain here, they're making their way out, take a big smack, and they're having to take the slow roll approach. We're probably going to see quite a bit of this today. But let's go ahead and get this competition started, and we'll move into the first round of our contest, where we're going to feature another fountain stepping in the ring to try and tackle BOCA Inlet. And here we go, our crew's working their way out. Cap's got a decent pace. No! We've got kids in the bow, no life jackets on, breakers offshore. This is just a recipe for disaster in the making. Unfortunately for this crew, it doesn't matter if they make it out or not, as we only have a few rules. And rule 1, no kids in the bow without a life jacket. Finally, an adult moves up here to kind of keep an eye on them, I guess, but still, it's a little late, and I'm gonna have to give the boats a loss on this one. And that'll bring us to the second round of our competition. Boats down 1-0. Here we go, we got a Vanquish stepping in the ring, and the party crew is ready to roll. Wise call here. You can hear Captain in the background yelling, "Get down, get down." What a move right there, Cap. Taking control of the situation, knowing nobody needs to be up there. And of course, our crew's going to make it out without an issue, and they'll take a win for the boats here in the second round. And that'll bring us back to a 1-1 tie as we move into the third round of our contest, where we're going to have a little deck boat working its way out of BOCA Inlet. Our crew's taking a slow roll approach, definitely needs to with this type of vessel on this kind of a day. But the old inlet killer, the Bayliner, is still going to attempt to make it out anyway. Cap's got the throttle at about the right pace for this boat, just enough to keep the boat off of plane actually, and try and keep the bow really high, which he needs to do in this situation. Takes a big smack there. BOCA's going to let this crew have it, I think. They're trying to get their way out. Another big smack. Oh no, the seat comes up. BOCA's opened that up, and that's a dangerous spot. If waves come over now, that water is going to go directly into the hull of this vessel. Unfortunately for this crew, as they take another smack, I'm going to have to give the win to BOCA on this one. And that's going to give BOCA a 2-1 lead as we move into the fourth round of the contest, where we're going to feature a MAKO trying to work its way out of BOCA Inlet. We got a couple bow riders, probably not the spot I'd want to be on a day like today, but let's see how they fare as they try and work their way out of the inlet. They actually look really good. Cap took a great approach, great angles. He's not going too fast, being a little cautious with the guys in the bow, but overall, great showing by this MAKO. This crew's making it look easy on what is actually a pretty difficult day down at BOCA. Slows down a little bit to kind of time everything out, and it's going to work out for them, and they'll take a win for the boats here in the fourth round. And that's going to take us to our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. Who will take the win in this episode? Will it be the boats or BOCA Inlet? Let's go, time to find out. And here we're going to have a Key West working its way out of BOCA, and Cap's actually got the throttle pinned on this one a little bit. It's a rough day, and Cap's got the boat up on plane, so apparently he's going to take that approach of letting the boat do the work. I'm never against it, but let's see how it pans out for these guys. He's still laying into the throttle a little bit. I mean, they're not full sending it out, but they've got a pretty solid pace for it being such a rough day. Our bow rider in the front looks pretty comfortable though. Cap's got a good approach angle, and it looks like they're not going to have any issues whatsoever. One little light smack, but our crew's going to make it out and take a win for the boats, and the boats will take a win in this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps around Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.